everybody, I'm Sandy Wolters and thanks for joining us today. Before I begin this guest post, I would like to take a moment and thank Bewitching Book Tours for organizing this wonderful book tour for my new release Soulmates, and a Bibliophiles Thoughts on Books for hosting me today. I thought it would be fun to talk about writing paranormal. I don't write about vampires or shifters or anything like that. As a matter of fact, Soulmates was really a departure for me because it deals with magic that leads to time travel. It was a lot of fun to write, but my first love in writing is really about writing about ghosts. The reason for this is because I myself have had some experiences that are unexplainable. And basically in my first 3 books, there are people that have died in the characters' lives that they love tremendously. And they come back and they help them through difficult times. And so my paranormal is not scary in any way. It's kind of uplifting. I want to share an experience that I had with you that meant so much to me. In 1998, my father died. And my youngest daughter, he just adored her. And it was about 5 months later that it was her first birthday after his death. And we were all really sad that he wasn't going to be there to share in the fun with us. And so my husband and I decided that we would do something really special for her and go and buy her a really beautiful cake and just make the day as special as possible because we knew she was going to be missing him as well. So we went down and I wrote out what I wanted on the cake, happy birthday, Pilar. And we went a couple hours later to pick it up, and the lady had just finished it, and she went back and she got it, and she lifted it up the lid, and she said, "What do you think of this?" And I looked at it, and I was in shock, and I started to cry. And I said, "Who wrote that name?" And she said, "What are you talking about? I wrote the name. What's wrong with the name?" And I said, "Why did you write that name?" And I'm crying, and she's getting more and more upset. And she said, "That's what was written on the piece of paper." And I said, "I wrote that piece of paper. I know what was on that piece of paper. That name was not on that piece of paper." So she went back and she got the receipt, and she looked at it, and she came back, and she was just white as a ghost. And she said, "I will go fix this right now. I'm so sorry." And I said, "It's perfect the way it is." She wrote, "Happy birthday, Bilar," and my dad's name was Bill. So this was very uplifting. It still breaks me up a little bit, sorry. This was a very uplifting message from my father that he was going to be there on this very special day for me, for my children. And so these are the kind of things that I write about. I write about ghosts helping those loved ones that are in a difficult situation, even if it's something as small as making them feel a little better, making them know that they're there with them. So I would love to hear things that have happened to you in the past that have made you know that your loved ones that are no longer with you are still with you. Please leave a comment. I would just love to hear that kind of stuff. Also, don't forget, I'm giving away a digital copy of Soulmates at every book tour stop. So I would love to see your comments. Please enter to win a copy, and thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.